Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Virtual Sanctuary. This session is going to really target the legs and engage those bottom muscles, and we will come to the mat towards the end just to do some upper body strength as well. So all you will need is a chair for this session, just so you can lean on and find your balance. So the first movement you want to do is just to take your left hand to the end of the chair, and then just have your feet sort of turned out and slightly wider than the hips. So we're going to take the other hand to the hip, and we're going to come down into that squat. And you're going to lift the heels, come up high, and then drop the heels. So you travel down, lift, up, and drop. Down, lift, up, and lower. So you're just trying to stay sort of nice and open between the shoulders. You're staying nice and tall. And we're just warming up the body. Good. Up and lower. We're going to come down, lift, and we're going to hold it here on that lift. So you're going to just do tiny little pulses going up and down. If you want to make it harder, you can bring those hands away. And then just feel the work of the legs here. Good. Keep going. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then drop those heels and bring the arms up towards the ceiling, still staying into that low squat position. We're just going to take a rotation over to the right, through the center, keeping the hips square over to the left. Let's just do 2 more of those. Rotating and stretching, back to center, and then over the other way, and back to center. Take those arms wide, and then just tiny little pulses down, palms facing up. We go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up, take it wide. Lift, open, lift, open, lift, and open. We go 3, nice 2, last 1. Take the arms around, just walk those feet back in. We're going to face the chair now and take the feet back a little bit further. Take a little bend of the knees, keeping the heels connected. We're going to take the right foot back and just start pulsing up and in, lifting and dropping, up and up. Toes slightly pointed. You're holding on, but not kind of gripping really hard. So it's just a light hold of the chair. And just make sure you're keeping this left knee bent, so you're working that left side. Okay, we're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring it under and away, under, away. If you're prenatal, you might want to take that knee out to the side and back, rather than drawing it right underneath. Keeping that supporting leg bent. Keep breathing. We go for 3 more. 2, and last 1. Come down, just lean on that chair. You might want to shuffle that foot a little bit further forwards. Get that lean, and then back to those little pulses again. Looking down towards the floor, trying to stay relaxed through the upper body, getting that lift. And it's really normal to feel it in the supporting leg, rather than the one that's actually moving. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just taking that foot down, just walking through the heels and the feet. Good. And then just rolling that spine all the way up. Take the arms up towards the ceiling, nice and wide. Let's go into a Pilates roll down while we're here. So exhale, nod the chin, rolling through that spine, taking the body over. Ooh, opening up the back of the legs. Allow the head and the neck to drop down. And then rolling that spine all the way up. And again, reaching those arms up towards the ceiling, open and wide. Just take the hands back onto that chair. Take a bend of the knees. And now we're going to take that left leg back, so just little pulses again. So facing forwards, and I'll tell you when to change. Just a light grip of that chair. Spreading the toes in that supporting foot. And just taking a glance down, just making sure that knee is roughly in line with that middle toe, but don't worry too much. Lift, lift. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it under and back, under and back. Still maintaining that bend in that supporting leg. Yeah, so we're really trying to work that side as well. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. 3, 2, last one. And then we want to just hop forwards with that foot so we can now get that lean on the chair. And then just go into those little pulses on that left side. Go in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Again, walk through the feet. Lovely. And we now want to just coming up to standing. I'm going to angle the chair like so you can see my body a little bit more as we do this next set. So we're going to bring the heels together. We're going to connect those. The toes are going to be slightly apart. We're nice and lengthened through that spine. So before we do anything, we're just going to take a shoulder shrug up and then let it drop, maybe with a sigh out as well. A sigh is really good for discharging that nervous system. So shoulders up and then one more. Shoulders up and keeping those heels connected. We're going to raise those heels up. We're sending the knees out to the side. We're nice and relaxed and we're open through here. So we're going to drop a little bit and lift a bit. Lower and lift. And if you want to make it harder, you can take those arms out to the side. Maybe you want to draw those arms up as you lift and open to lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping those heels connected, keeping them off the floor. We go for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, hold it out there, or take your hands back to the chair and start wrapping those knees out to the side, but keeping that low squat position to make it harder. You can just go a little bit lower. So just see where you are at today, listening to your body, what you feel like it wants to do. And we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold those knees out. We're just going to tuck that tailbone under and then push the bottom away. So we go under, release, under, release. We go for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, and we come up, drop those heels down. Well done. So from there, take your right foot back and have your left foot there in front of you. You can have the chair there for balance, but you might be okay just to stand tall without it. So either fingers there, or hands to the side, or hands on your hips. So we're just going to go down into that kind of lunge squat. And we're going to roll the shoulders when we're here. So if you're on the chair, you can roll the shoulders. You might want to come a bit further forwards if you're holding onto that chair. Hands on your hips, rolling the shoulders. Closing the eyes and really making the most of that movement. Bring those feet together. Take the left foot back. Same thing, just get nice and grounded in your balance. And then you're ready to roll through. Really working through those legs, keeping you in that position. Nice. And then just taking both hands onto the chair, bringing those feet back in. You want to have them sort of roughly hip distance apart. And we're going to go down into a squat. So we're coming down here, and then we're just going up. And this time we're keeping the heels connected with the floor. In fact, you might want to take your feet a little bit wider, especially if you are pregnant and you've got that bump there. So we're traveling down and lifting up. So really stretching those toes away as you take that squat and just exploring the range that you have. Down and lift. We go for 4 more. And again, you can use those arms up and away if that feels better for you. 2. Last one, hold it there. Little pulses going up and up. And again, you might want to take the hands back to the chair. Lift and lift. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're then going to take the right foot back behind the left, squat down. Bring it back, left foot behind the right and down. So a little kind of curtsy squats to each side. Good. Just to get some movement through that hip joint. Okay, 4. Good, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here, whichever side you're on. And then if you can, take your hands to the hips. And again, little pulses down in that squat. So we're going 5, 4, 3, nice and open here, 2. Last one, bring it back. Take the right leg over. And we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, feet back where they are. We go down for 2, lifting up, arms away. Down for 2, up, away. Toes are slightly turned out now into this squat. Might feel more comfortable than having the toes facing forwards. Last 2. And last 1. Lovely. Just come back to that chair and lean the arms over that edge. From here, we're going to bend both knees and take the right leg back. We're going to open that up to the side, almost like you're opening a book, and then close it back down again. So we open and close, open and close. Quite a slow movement. The hips are square-ish. It doesn't matter if they're slightly tilting to the side. Don't get caught up in all that sort of really perfect alignment with things. We want to get the body moving. Yeah, we want to isolate some movements, but it doesn't matter if other parts of the body want to get involved. Last 2, last 1. And you're going to just twist onto that side. So if you can take that right arm away, and then see if you can flick that foot out, and then draw it back. Open and in. Now this leg here is still bent, it's supporting you. I can feel it quite a lot in that supporting leg. In and reach. 3, good, 2, and last 1. Nice, bring it back in onto that chair, and we're going to go over to the other side. I'm going to swap where my chair is, there we go, so you can see. So from here, taking a bend of both knees, taking that left leg back, just open and close, open and close, open and close. Breathing regularly, so just trying not to hold the breath. Small controlled movements. We've just got 2 more. And last one, keeping it open, coming onto your side, taking that left arm up towards the ceiling, reaching that foot away, and then drawing it back in. Good, keeping that supporting leg bent. You're slightly on an angle here, you feel a little bit twisted, and that's okay. Just challenging the body in different positions of balance. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back. In we go. Drop the heels. Take those arms up towards the ceiling. Circle back. And then we can just pop that chair over to the side. Okay, so let's come down to the mat and just focus on some upper body strength now. So we're going to roll the spine down, nodding that chin, bringing the hands towards the mat, just walking those hands down and finding yourself in this position, just with the knees hovering above that mat. So here I want you to take the left hand to meet the right shoulder, bring it back, and then the right to the left, sorry. Cross and cross. So we're just warming up through the upper body, just giving the legs a bit of time to ease after that session. But the legs are still working in this position. If this is too much, bring the knees down. And you can continue with that. So here we go. Let's go for 3 more. 2. Last one. And then drop those knees down. Here we're just going to shift the body back and then forwards. Hold on that hinge forwards and just circle the head and neck around. Change direction and then take it back. Hinge forwards. This time we'll just go straight back again. So working through those knees, the wrists, the shoulders. Last two. And last one. Coming down onto those elbows now. We're just going to, again, hinge that body forwards. This time, just nod the chin to open up the back of that neck. And then just lift the head, neck and spine up. Just extending, not overextending, but just looking up and away. Drawing that chin under. And then opening up the other way. And just making sure that your shoulders are just slightly beyond the elbows there, so that your arms are having to engage whilst you're doing this movement. Continue that breath. If you're pregnant, you might want to come back just to here. One more on that hinge. Nod the chin and then open up. From there, come back to a square position where we'll come back onto the hands, and we're going to send the right leg back behind the body, just pointing that toe. We're then going to lean over to that left side and reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. And from here, we're just going to tap that foot in front of the body and then see if you can take it behind. And it's quite hard because you're looking forward, so you can't sort of see what's going on with the leg. You have to really just feel your body and where it's flowing in that space. Just go for two more here. Last one. Hold it here and just take yourself over into that nice sort of rainbow shape and then back up to a square position. So over to rainbow and then square it off. Last one, over. And then we come back to that 4-point kneeling position. So from here, before we do the other side, let's just take some press ups with the elbows going out. So we just dip that body down, exhale, and just breathe in and come up. But again, don't worry if you lose track of the breathing. Just breathing regularly is fine. So dropping down, that leg might go up behind you, a bit like a seesaw motion. Two more. And then last one. I can really now begin to feel it in the arms. All right, bringing that right knee under, we send the left leg away now, reaching. And then we just lean over to that right side, taking the arm up. We travel that foot forwards and then back behind the body. A bit like you're doing a rainbow with that toe. Just trying to maintain that balance through the body. Breathing as you go. The foot is just trying to track where it's going in space. Last two. And last one. From there, just going into that rainbow shape and then back to a square position. Over we go. And back. And two more. And back. Last one. Over and stretch. Bring that hand down. And then let's just go into those press ups. So we're sending that left leg back. The hands are wide, they're half on that mat, fingers spread. We drop that chest down, lift the leg, and then we come up again. So we exhale, and we inhale to lift. Again, don't worry about the breathing. Two more, and last one. Bringing that knee under, and then maybe just taking the body back to a child pose stretch, relaxing that head down, taking a breather. Walking the hands towards the knees, just rolling that spine up, maybe just taking the head around one way and then the other way, back to center. Good, well done. So just bringing the body back into the middle of the mat, just to finish off that session there that we did. We focused on the legs quite a bit, through the upper body, hinging forwards, slow hinges back, lots of holding. The one thing we didn't do was tricep dips, which is this one where you take the hands behind the body. So you might want to just do a few more here after this class, just to engage with the triceps. That's just another one you can add on. But that was a nice all-round session just for the legs and the arms. You may feel it in a couple of days, but well done. Well done for being here again and for putting your health and your body first. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.